What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. So today we have the whole Dragonhold expansion DLC. What it is basically a new zone. That's it. I don't think there are any dungeons or any trials included today, but it's basically Southern Elsweyr. As usual, welcome to the first episode of the playthrough. As usual, I'll be going over the entire story, all side quests, delves, and everything. So basically 100% completion. So as usual, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this campaign playthrough as much as I will. I'm on like the same day the official launches, so bear with me if there's lag and all that stuff. Everyone and their mom is probably trying to play this at the moment. So with that said, I just got into the area. We got our achievement for entering Southern Elsweyr. Reached the max rank of Soul Magic skill line. Basically, if you played the game for more than like 2 hours and actually did the quest line and played through the game, you should be good. So yeah, as usual, let's go on. So this place actually looks pretty good. Updated with the Topol Corsair hat. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's start off with the Skyshard. Let's go get it. Oh, actually, let's go talk to the NPC. This is where we start the main quest.
It's good to see you again, Vestige. I know how much you've already done for Tamriel, but I must request your aid once more. Dragons ravage Elsweyr. I need your help to fight back against these vile beasts. A dragon nests on a nearby island. I believe it plans to attack Senchal. We need to slay the creature before it strikes. Unfortunately, there's not a ship in this city that will sail us to a dragon's lair. Believe me, I've asked. General Renmus, leader of Senchal's military forces, could commandeer a ship to sail us to the island. We need to arrange a meeting with the general and convince him to support us. What say you, warrior? Will you help me slay this dragon? Now, meeting with an Imperial general is faster said than done. The paperwork alone would take days to file, and the dragon we seek could attack the city at any moment. So, I found an alternative method. Your aid and this handful of jewels. First, you must bribe Renmus' scribe Nadama to put us on the schedule. You'll find her in the tavern. Next, you need to speak to Darku in the city's outskirts, just south of here. He can forge our credentials. You also need to delay Arniel Bronk, who is scheduled to meet with the general today. Arniel's ship just docked in the harbor. If you steal his vessel's manifest, the dockmaster should detain him. That will give us enough time to speak with the general. Lecky be willing, all will go well, and our meeting with General Renmus will commence without issue. Meet me at the palace when you're done. Meanwhile, I'll learn all I can about our upcoming dragon hunt. The outlying towns have already been ravaged by dragons, and refugees have come pouring into Senchal as a result. They hope that stone walls will stop the dragon's wrath, but it's only a matter of time before the dragons attack Senchal. Why else would it roost so close to the city? I believe the dragon is evaluating Senchal's defenses and preparing for the right moment to strike. We must slay it before it gets that chance. That is my hope. No matter the risk, our best option is to slay this dragon on its own island, away from the innocents of Senchal. Let's hope the general agrees with that logic. As far as I know, I'm the last of the Dragonguard. I am honor-bound to uphold the traditions of my order. Once, that meant serving the Emperor and protecting the Empire. Now I must walk my own path. And so, I prepare to hunt dragons. The Dragonguard of old proudly defended the Empire as well as hunted dragons. I can no longer serve Emperor Varen, but I can continue their traditions. I was even able to find one of their fabled dragon horns, the Horn of Jadari. An ancient relic. Its blast forces even the most powerful dragons to fall from the sky. It provides a great advantage in battle. I've slain one dragon with it, and with your assistance, I hope to slay many more. You'd be surprised what people tell a respectable gentleman with a distinguished beard. Take Nadama, for example. I heard that she's been seeking a way to leave Senchal for weeks. A few gems would certainly help pay for her passage. It was easy enough to learn about that braggart. I overheard him in the tavern, claiming that he could forge any document in Senchal. For the right price, of course. Let's see if he has the skills to back up his boasts. All ships coming into Senchal are subject to a cargo inspection, unless they present a sanctioned ship's manifest. If you're able to steal Arniel's manifest, he'll be held up in customs for hours. That will give us time to speak with the general. Yes, lucky willing. Had we the time, I would go through official channels. But with so much at stake, we can't afford the delay. We have no choice but to use these underhanded measures.
I see. Oh yeah, by the way, if you do want to watch the other Elsweyr playthrough, I do have that on the channel. This is the first one that came out a while ago, so this is the just Southern version of it. So if you want to watch it, it's on the channel. Already completed, 100%, easy.
Released King Lelorian from the lightless oubliette.
We're getting that Skyshard though. Wherever is it? It's probably outside of town. All right, let's go here. Hello?
Speaks true. The dragons fought each other.
Oh god, my FPS, dude. Everyone's here.
Whether writ or will or waver, Darku is your savior. Tell this one, what need have you of the finest forger in all of Senchal? Interesting, most interesting. Diplomatic papers. Yes, that would get you in to see the Shave-Skin General. Of course, skills such as Darku's require compensation worthy of his talent. Ah, yes. These beauties will do quite nicely. Here you are, then. Diplomatic papers. All up to date and ready to present. Just make sure you have an appointment, eh? Wouldn't want to walk in on the General unannounced.
Alrighty, we got it. Let's get that Skyshard. I'm kind of sad they didn't include any dungeons or trials with this one. Probably coming soon, but it would have been nice. I like doing those. Oh, followed this dude to a dead end. Excellent. Alright, so it's actually out of town. Alright, so where are we going now? This place does look pretty nice if I just knew where I was going. How did guild traders have this already? Turnover was yesterday. Just anyone can flip. That's cool, I guess.
Brock. We're ready for you now.
Finally. I thought I'd never get off this dock.
You said you had a ship manifest. May this one inspect it?
Yes, if you must. It's right on this crate.
All right, this shouldn't take long.
Is something the matter?
Do you play games with this one? There is no manifest on this crate.
What?
Got
that
him.
can't be right. I'm sure it was there.
Need this one to remind you. All ships without a sanctioned manifest will be subject to...
I know the law, but I'm telling you, the manifest was on this crate.
Unless you can produce it, we'll have to inspect your cargo.
But that could take hours. I have an appointment. Just wait until my guild hears about this brutish treatment. They won't let it stand, I can assure you of that.
Yeah. Doesn't work. I turned it off. It tells me it's collected, but still. Alright, where am I actually going? Bribe the clerk. Alrighty, we got this.
What do you want?
Oof, the FPS, dude. It's probably just because everyone's here and I'm recording, but it's probably okay. Hello? Down or up? Down.
And our children, what of them?
I do not know.
Can't you see that I'm trying to drink away my sorrows? It's an extremely
Same.
delicate process, you know. Doesn't require company. Today, you are very, very funny. General Renmus's schedule is full today. If you want to see him, fill out your paperwork and submit it, just like everyone else. I didn't know you were feeling so generous, Walker. I suppose your name can be added to the general schedule, but that is all, yes? You'll need to secure the proper documents and delay his previous appointment. Thanks for the generous donation. Let's just make sure this little exchange stays between us, yes? I'm going to finish my drink and then find the next ship off of this moon's forsaken city. If dragons weren't bad enough, all these refugees will eat sensual out of house and home. I'm leaving before the riots start.
Got you, lady. Alrighty, where's our next objective? Alright, so we're out of town again where we got the forged documents, I believe.
Were you able to secure a meeting with General Renmus? And so we must prepare for our first battle, my friend. A battle of wits. Remember, we must convince General Renmus to commandeer a ship for us. With it, We'll sail to the Dragon's Island and slay the beast. Not much. And what I do know, I'm not sure what it means. A ship sailed directly to the Dragon's Island recently. It displayed no banners, and no one in Senchal recognized it. It's possible we're not the only dragon hunters in Southern Elsweyr. I won't discount the possibility, but I also won't plan for it. For all we know, this ship was bound for another destination. Or it has other business on that island. Though I'm at a loss as to what that might be. Let's...
Halt! Official business only.
We have an appointment with General Renmus. Here, our papers.
These seem to be in order. All right, you can go in.
Got him. Man, I want to pick up those quests, but we should probably do this one. They're probably all side missions.
It's not every day that Captain Sai Sahan graces my office.
Greetings, General. I am here to request a ship to hunt down a nearby dragon.
Slay a dragon. So, you're a companion of the infamous Captain Sai Sahan. Though I suppose that title no longer means anything, given the current state of Cyrodiil. Well then, care to share how you plan to slay this dragon? An admirable venture, I'll admit, if not a foolhardy one. Unfortunately, I have neither the ship nor crew to lend you for such an expedition. The city is chaotic enough as it is, and I can't afford to spread my resources. Which is precisely why I can't agree to your request. If a dragon does attack Senchal, I'll need every soldier and ship under my command here to defend the city. I'm sorry. Your cause is commendable, but my mind is made up.
Thank you for your time, General. Come, my friend. Let's speak outside.
You did all that for nothing. Pepe hands.
Well,
Wait,
look there.
hold on.
We have a guest.
I think I know someone who can help you. Hello, I'm Aelia Renmus, General Renmus's daughter. I couldn't speak freely in front of my father, but I might know someone who can help you get to that island. But tell me, do you truly believe you can slay a dragon?
I mean, I've done it before a couple times, just saying.
Then I want to help. Or, well, send you to someone who can help you. You should speak to Zaji, captain of the Perfect Pounce. He may be a smuggler, but he cares about Senchal. And he's my friend. He can get you to that island. I know. My father certainly wouldn't approve. Then again, he hasn't approved of most of my friends since we arrived in Senchal. Not that my father's disapproval has any bearing on this conversation. He loiters around the city's outskirts, along with his first mate, Casca. Just look for a doggy rat and a sench rat arguing with each other. You can't miss them. Oh, and tell them Aelia sent you. I should head back to the palace. Good luck.
Let's see if this Zaji fellow is as honorable as young Aelia believes. Would you care to walk there together? There's much about Senchal I can tell you. Otherwise, we can meet in the city's outskirts.
Sure, why not?
Very well. Follow me.
I'm glad they started making NPCs run when you actually choose these options, unlike those follow quests where they just walk and like RP walk. I chose to follow you because I thought you were going to tell me something. Otherwise, I'd be there on my own time. We got debated.
Refugees from the recent dragon attacks have flooded Senchal. They have lost homes and livelihoods. Despite the city's best efforts, most go to sleep hungry each night.
Yes, I can see that. Unfortunate.
What?
Where are you going, dude? Can you walk in a straight line?
Many take advantage of these hopeless souls. Thieves and cutthroats steal any item of value they still carry. While these refugees languish, the city's underbelly thrives. While the dragons ravage this land, these people will suffer. That is why we must fight. Not for glory, not for fame, for the innocents of Elsweyr who cannot fight for themselves.
Just buy another ship? Casca, you won't, Zaji, you truly do. Can't you see that Zaji is grieving? He has lost everything. His home, his heart, his one and only lady love. Oh, how can he go on? The perfect pounce! The finest vessel to sail the Topal Bay! Someone stole her as we slumbered. A heartless wretch. A thief without honor. A member of Zaji's very own crew. He is sure of it. Nartis Meris. Ugh, may he suffer 1,000 salty cuts. No, but Nartis does. And Zaji knows we can find him in Southguard ruins. Pounce needs provisions before it sets sail, and that's where Nartis will get them. But why are you offering to help, Walker? Elia sent you. Then you must be walkers of honor. And this one must admit, slaying a dragon sounds quite heroic. Very well, it's a deal. If you help Zaji get his ship back, he will take you to this island. We must head to Southguard ruins and search for Nartis. It is a coastal town of sorts, just south of St. Charles. With some persuasion, that clawless dark elf should let slip the location of the perfect pounce. Then we steal her back.
Okay.
He's the newest member of Zaji's crew. Came aboard only a few weeks ago, and this morning, just as the perfect pounce is stolen away, he disappears. It is more than a coincidence, this one thinks. Zaji's blood may boil, but his mind remains as sharp as a blade. We came to St. Charles for provisions. It is unlikely that Nartis would journey out to sea without stocking up first. That means dealing with the vagabonds in Southguard ruins. It used to be a fort, but as the name suggests, it's seen better days. Now, pirates and brigands call it home. They will not welcome outsiders.
Okay. This place actually looks really good. Oh, Waste Shrine.
We must sneak in, Casca.
Our new companions certainly love to quarrel. Zaji wants to infiltrate the encampment and take Nartis by surprise. Casca, on the other hand, suggests we launch a frontal assault and deal with him directly. Very well. We'll start our search at the north entrance. I'll follow your lead. Meanwhile, Zaji and Casca can make their way to the other side of the encampment. I'll leave their strategy to them. Luckily, Zaji provided a map of the area. I've determined a few locations where I believe Nartis may be, given their relative isolation from the rest of the encampment. At the very least, this path should let us search most of the camp. Enough. Do you accept the plan?
It is an excellent plan. We'll circle around to the back, yes?
And knowing your mouth will alert every pirate in South.
What? Zaji is the epitome of discretion!
I'm going to take the lay of the land. I'll meet you.
No.
I guess we'll get to that in a bit, but right now we are focusing on the main story. I'm just kind of picking up the side quest later because I'll probably forget where they are. And we'll listen to all that at another time. Whoop!
Cats and their sugar. Where can a man find a decent...
Just trying to find someone, I think. Are they in here? Underground?
I don't know what to tell you. If you don't want rats in your pockets, don't keep hunks of cheese in there.
No sign of the Dark Elf here. Let's head north.
I didn't think it'd be that easy. Dude, that mountain's cool with the crows flying out.
Stop right there. He locked the door. Stand back. Quickly now, after him.
Okay.
That's one way to catch a thief.
Walkers, good to see you. Look,
Oh, he has magic.
Why don't you say hello?
Please, Haji, don't let Casca rip out my throat.
I'll stand guard while you interrogate Nartisse.
All right, I admit it. I stole the perfect pounds and brought it here to Southgard. But I no longer have the ship, I don't. I sold the ship to Admiral Irathi, but they haven't set sail yet. The ship will still berth on the south docks. Irathi hasn't even finished loading up the slaves. Did I say slaves? Silly me! I meant cargo. They're loading cargo. I would never sell a Khajiiti ship to a slave trader. All right, yes, Irathi is a slaver. But I swear I didn't know that until after I sold her the ship. Please, you have to believe me, I'm innocent here.
Zaji wants you to know there are no hard feelings. In our business, it's sink or swim, yes?
Justice.
Oh, that's right! You can't swim. That went exactly as planned, which honestly may be a first for Zaji. Zaji is counting on it. There's no place for slavers in Elsweyr. But there's plenty of room at the bottom of the sea. Perhaps Kenarthi will even take pity on Nartisse and guide him to wherever it is that Dark Elves go. There's not a sailor in the Topal Bay who hasn't heard of Admiral Irathi and her practices. Many Khajiit have suffered because of her. But now we have a chance to repay this suffering, yes? Oh, you want a plan? Now, that plan would be... Zaji and the Bearded One will draw away the slavers. Meanwhile, Casca will help you secure the perfect pounce. We'll reconvene when the coast is clear.
Against my better judgment, I think we should follow Zaji's plan. Besides, it's best if you help secure the boat. We wouldn't want our new friend sailing off without us. Let's just say I'm not discounting the possibility. Aelia Renmus seems like a respectable woman, but she may not be the best judge of character. For now, let's hold up our end of the bargain.
Alright, with that said, I'm going to split this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode real quickly. So have a fantastic day. If you're new to the channel, feel free to follow, hit the subscribe button, all that stuff. And next part will be continuing shortly.